everybody, welcome. Oh, my hair is, or my hat is fuzzy. Welcome everyone to another live show. Happy Friday to all of you guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm going to wait a little bit for some of you folks to show up. Oh, I got a lot of schmutz on my hat. I've been cleaning. These are my reading glasses that don't really help me all that much, to be honest. Kind of crazy, but it is what it is. Welcome, welcome. Hello there, accidental EPT. I'm going to drink a beer. Mind you, I am an adult. I am old enough to drink alcohol. If you are not, don't drink alcohol. It's not necessarily something that is good for people. Well, it's not good for anybody. Hi, Max. Hi. Matt, hello, my friend. Hello. Member squad. Hello, Zachariah. Hello. Welcome to everybody. Members of the Optibotimus Plus channel member group, as well as regular people. Welcome. Hello, Bandit. Acronics, what's up? Good to see you. Hello, Dante. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Razorbolt, hello to you. Gabes, hi. Stephanie, hello. It's me, Matt. Hi, Matt. That's going to confuse me. Primeline, hello. Real Faz, hi. Good to see you. Elijah, what's up? Kermit, hello. Hello. Give you a shout out. I already said hi to you, Dante. What's up, TJ? TJ, you have a Grimlock on the way to you. Matt, it's perfectly okay, my friend. It's perfectly okay. Oh, all right. Well, stop spamming, Elijah. Just got the Magic Square Wild Rider and Breakdown. Don't know what those are, but okay. You're thinking about getting a G1 Devastator? That's a good one. It's a good one to get. TJ, you are more than welcome, my friend. I was literally finding Grimlock everywhere. Emma! Hello, sweetheart. How are you? But seriously, TJ, I was literally finding that guy everywhere. What's interesting is that I have yet. God, my hat is kind of gross. I apologize. I gotta clean this. I'm sorry, guys. I was cleaning just a little bit ago and got schmutz all over it. But I have not seen Optimus, but I've seen Grimlock everywhere, which is crazy weird. Emma, I'm doing okay. I am working my ass off. Many of you know I took on a third part-time job, or I guess, because my second job is kind of full-time, my YouTube job. So I guess this is kind of my first part-time job, I suppose. But the while he's nowhere to be found in, well, you have found plenty yourself before I've been able to find it. But right now I'm busting my ass because I did find out. I went in for my eye exam on Monday, and I had to get a referral to go to an ophthalmologist. So the optometrist was not able to figure out what is wrong with this eye. Apparently, there is something wrong with this eye, and it's true because, like, I can close this eye, and I can see better out of this one than I can in this one. This one is a whole lot more blurry. Now, I have cataracts that he thought maybe that was causing the massive blurriness in them. But he's like, because then he looked at the back of my eye and he couldn't find anything wrong with it. So he's like, I want to have you get a second opinion and go to an ophthalmologist and get it checked out. So That I'm worried about honestly right now, because specialists are never fun. They're not cheap. And I was waiting to hear back, so I have to get my referral, which is on the way. I got to make that appointment, and then next week I'm taking Max in to get checked out. Thanks to you guys, TJ and Emma. Thank you so much. He's going in. He's going to go in next week. I'm going to take a day off and take him in. So thanks to you guys, you will make it possible for me to get Max's tests done. So I really appreciate that. Jordan, thank you. I appreciate that too. Thank you. Thank you. Have you watched the Godzilla? I have watched the Godzilla trailer. I thought it looked really impressive. I'm excited about it. A lot of fun stuff recently going on. You're sending tons of positive vibes. Emma, I need all the positive vibes that you can send. And right now, I'm acing a class through Marine. Oh, well done, Robotato? Robotato? What is a Robotato? So that's interesting. Again, I am drinking alcohol. Yes, I'm old enough to drink alcohol. If you're not old enough to drink alcohol, don't drink alcohol. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate that. Really, really do. Carlos fan, good to see you. Don't know how a gorilla with a tree gonna beat a walking nuke. That's a great question, Carlos. It's a great question. It's a robot potato, kind of a hybrid. Okay, all right. Well, hey. You know, you do you. You do you. Where you at, baby? Here's Max. Max. Hey, buddy. Hey, come here. Come here, say hi. Come here. Come here, say hi. Come here. Max. Max. I'm trying to get him to come. Max. Max. Oh, handsome. Come here, handsome boy. Handsome boy. He don't care. What do, baby? Come here. No, not interested. Not interested. Have I checked TFW recently? No, I haven't, but I do know a bunch of stuff that has been happening. What happened to your channel membership, Carlos? I don't know. You are no longer listed as a channel member. I can go and take a look, but it doesn't show you on there. Primeline, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm glad that you think I'm a good YouTuber. That's very nice. Thank you for the super chat. Super chats are tremendously appreciated. I would say go a little bit further, become a channel member. That actually gets you some fun stuff. Yeah, Max, he's just sitting over there. He's like, no, I don't want to come over there. Me, I'm Max. I don't have to do what you tell me to do. Yeah, you are not listed as a channel member anymore, sir. I don't know why. You may want to leave the chat if you're sure that it should be right. Leave the chat, close out your whole thing, and then come back in. That usually fixes things for people. FC, what's up? Hello. Love the channel. Thank you, DJ. I appreciate that. Holiday, what's up, buddy? What's up? Welcome. I know I said that I was going to be doing a video or a live stream on Sunday, but I ended up not feeling like it. Did you notice my Twitter got defected? Defected? What? A veneer is a fake tooth, if I'm not mistaken. That could be painful. It got deleted. I did not notice that it got deleted. That's weird, because you just sent me a message. You sent me a message a little bit ago. I see you, FC. You're still here. That's weird. That's weird. I still see you. What's up, Rolando? Alex, good to see you, buddy. What happened if Starscream goes to Wendy's? What will he order? Tater tots. I don't know. Oh, it's from an old one? Oh, I didn't even notice that. You have so many different alt ones, it's confusing to me. What's up, Evan? Hello. Poseidon, hi. Good to see you. Someone is selling Soundwave, the Cybertron version, for $20. Is that a good deal? Honestly, I don't know. I honestly don't know if that's a good deal. Because I'm not big into. What do you mean the Cybertron version? You mean the Siege one? $20 would probably be pretty good. Unicron has been okay, so there's some news stuff. We're gonna get to it. Unicron is, I don't want to say delayed, but is going to be coming out later. But if you guys have been around with me, you've heard me saying that I think that it's going to be much later. According to the information sent via an email, Alex, you brought this to my attention before. I didn't get the email because I ordered it through Big Bad Toy Store. This should begin shipping in late March. So this things are, I mean, if you've followed me, I've said that if like Robot Kingdom was getting them in the beginning here of February, then there's no way that they're going to have them here in the States, because it takes at least a month for them to travel by boat. So I was like, there's no way that that's going to happen. So late March is going to be perfectly okay with me. A lot of other stuff that I'm trying to get my hands on and such. So perfectly fine by me for it to be delayed. You ever take a look at the Generations toy Green Giant? I don't know what that is. Mazo said Unicron movie possibly 2023. That would be interesting. Hunter, I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Titan Class Arc. Yep. Titan Class Arc is a rumor. Still holding out hope. I still got my fingers crossed, TJ. Don't worry. I did watch the production video, and it's interesting to really see it, and kind of puts things into perspective when things are not done properly. If you watch the video, literally this thing is being hand assembled, hand painted for the most part. It's interesting. Like, there are pieces that are molded in that color, and then they put it in this thing that blocks out certain areas, and then they spray paint it, and then they go through and they like fine tooth fix thing. I mean, like, it's really interesting to see the process for that. And it basically requires two people to hold it and put it into the box. I mean, this thing is going to be massive, and I'm super, super excited to get my hands on it. That thing is going to be amazing. Really, really excited to get that. Other rumors that I'm just going through TFW. There is a listing of figures. There's some rescue bots, mini bot racers. I don't know what that is. Several Cyberverse figures, scout classes, scout class assortment, one step deluxe ultra, and something called a battle call trooper. That sounds interesting. And then an ultimate. But what I'm looking forward to here is we got the Studio Series Deluxe A. Deluxe, I mean, that's just assorted, Studio Series Voyager and Studio Series Leader, which is interesting to me because we know that the Studio Series and the Kingdom line are kind of being blurred right now. I mean, in my mind, there's no reason why some can't cross over the other. Like we got Cyclonus in the Kingdom line. That easily could have been in Studio Series. What's FCC? FC. According to a site called the new movie is called Transformers Beast Alliance, but to me is credible as Tauntaun saying he gets stuff at retail. That's a fun way of putting it. So I'm really curious to see what that Studio Series kind of is involved in, because then we go to the new Kingdom stuff. We're getting a new core class assortment, new deluxe class assortment, a new Voyager class assortment, new leader class assortment. We're getting a War for Cybertron Kingdom 4-pack. Don't know what that is. Then we have listed Commander class Rodamus Prime, as well as a Titan class Arc. Now, Rodamus Prime being a Commander class, really is interesting to me, because I don't necessarily see why he needs to be a Commander class. Like, I feel like Leader class would be perfectly fine. Hey, Daniel. I feel like that would be perfectly fine for him. I don't know why they need to do a Commander class. I mean, Commander class is really big. And, I mean, the Commander class figures that we've gone before have been Skyfire and Skylynx. And I don't know necessarily why Rodamus Prime needs to be that big. Yeah, no, Metal Warrior, I mean, I totally understand. It's for his trailer. But his trailer doesn't need to be that big. I don't understand it. Optimus Prime's trailer isn't, we have a leader class Optimus, which comes with Optimus in the trailer. I don't see why we need the Commander class for Rodamus. So I mean, it really is going to depend on how much stuff he comes with. We know that we got Hot Rod as a Voyager. I think he was a Voyager figure. He was a Voyager figure, but only a Voyager because he's got so much in terms of accessories. I don't know really what else you can include with a Rodamus Prime. Rodamus is rumored to be Voyager scale and has 6 guns, a sword, fishing pole from the movie, the trailer, also transformed into a battle platform like the G1 toy. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot. I mean, I don't know. I mean, 6 guns seems like a stretch. A sword, I don't know why he needs to come with a sword. Fishing pole seems kind of a waste because it was Hot Rod that used the pole. I mean, it's definitely a possibility. They're just going to have to make sure that he comes with a lot of shit to cover that price point of a Commander class. So we'll see how it goes. But we also do have further confirmation that we are getting the Titan class Arc, which, let's be honest here, guys. I've said this before. I don't remember which video it was, but we are without a shadow of a doubt in the golden age of Transformers. I mean, seriously think about this. We're getting incredibly articulated Titan class figures, Triptychon. Of the Titan class figures, the weakest one is probably Metroplex, and I can kind of forgive that because he was the very first one. Fort Max is a great figure. This is the Renaissance. It really, really is. Scorponok is a terrific figure. Omega Supreme is a fantastic figure. I mean, even when you look at other figures, Skylynx is an amazing figure. Astro Train is an amazing figure. We're getting a lot of really great stuff. And let's expand that now. We're fucking getting Unicron, guys. This is the Unicron that... Now, granted, there are issues with this Unicron compared to that Cell Shade one or whatever it is. But this is an officially licensed Unicron that, yes, there are issues with it, but we're getting Unicron. Let's look at what Unicron figures we've gotten before. This is leaps and bounds better than what we've officially gotten. And I'll be honest, I really feel as if most people are going to display Unicron as a planet. Now, I mean, I know I'll probably display him as a planet. And when you look at the planet mode for him, nails it. Absolutely nails it. That thing is spot on gorgeous. The only part that I don't like, and it's a minor nitpick, is the weird, like on the ring, there's little weird ones that like stick out like that and stuff. That's the only minor nitpick that I have about that. So Unicron is breathtaking in terms of that. I mean, he is a presence, which Unicron should be. And then let's skip ahead to a Titan class arc, ignoring the fact, even if he's, you know, what's considered the last Autobot, which, I mean, that's all well and good. We're getting an official arc. Forget the fact that it transforms. We're getting the arc. I mean, literally, this is the Renaissance. This is the golden age Renaissance of Transformers. I literally cannot think of a time, and I've been around for every single incarnation of Transformers throughout its history. I cannot think of a time that Transformers was better than it is now. Look at the studio series stuff, the live action movie stuff. Those figures are phenomenal. It is a really good time to be collecting. And collecting in general, let's not even say it's the golden age. Let's not even say that it's the Renaissance. Dino Shot, what's up? Shout out to all the channel members that I haven't said hello to, like Daniel, what's up, buddy? I mean, this is the Renaissance. This is the golden age of collectors, of collectible action figures. I mean, look at everything. We're getting amazing dinosaur figures from the Jurassic Park franchise. Stacy, hello. We are getting new Masters of the Universe figures. The Origins line is phenomenal, and we're getting a new cartoon series for it, which we're going to bring in brand new stories, brand new multiverse figures of He-Man. I mean, that is amazing. Transformers, nailing it. The Flocked Panther is happening, Alex. Flocked Panther is going to be a Walmart exclusive, which kind of sucks just in general, but we're getting a flocked version of Panther. I mean, we're getting, you know, Unicron. We're getting new Ghostbusters stuff. I mean, Marvel Legends has always been doing really well. I mean, Marvel Legends has been nailing it for many, many years. But, like, other things are finally starting to catch up with shit. I mean, in terms of mass release, it's the Renaissance, dudes and dudettes. This is the best time to be a collector, bar none. New Ninja Turtle figures. We're getting the best Ninja Turtle figures that we've ever gotten. I mean, it's mind-numbing. The Star Wars, even, I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of Star Wars, but that is amazing. Silverhawks, absolutely, Alex. That's another one that Super 7 just announced. We're getting Thundercat figures, which we've been getting those for a while. They just released the pre-order, I think, for the Thunder Tank, which I'm not going to get. I like Thundercats, but not enough to collect the full line of them or anything like that. But the Thunder Tank, that's amazing that we're getting a Thunder Tank. That blows my mind. Silverhawks, yeah, absolutely. That was another one that was just recently announced by Super 7 that they're going to be doing Silverhawk figures. They have some Silverhawk merchandise now, but they've already announced that they're going to be doing the Ultimate stuff, which I watched. Pixel Dan did an interview with Super 7, one of the guys from Super 7, and talked about how they can't, unfortunately, do vac metal. Vac metal only works, and I might get this wrong. Somebody's probably going to correct me. But vac metal cannot be used on like ABS plastic. I think it can only be used on a certain type of plastic. But the plastic that they use predominantly in the toy universe is, I want to say it's ABS. So unfortunately, they can't do vac metal on it, which for me, that's perfectly fine as long as it's very shiny and homages and replicates the look from the cartoon. That's all I basically want. The vac metal was just on the toys. So that, I mean, it's kind of disappointing that they can't do it, but you know, as long as it looks good, that's all I care about. And getting all of the actual characters, if we get all the characters, that'll be amazing. If they do the Mirage, I will probably lose my shit. Literally, because I've wanted a Mirage since I was a kid. I've always looked online for it. It's a very hard one to find, complete and in good condition for a relatively low price. A lot of times you find it where it's very yellowed and all that kind of stuff, and that's really unfortunate. But literally, the Mirage will make me lose my shit. Really well. Beast Wars Ravage that transforms into kids. That probably won't happen, but that'll be interesting. Yes, the Arc, the Teletran 1 video went up today. It is a channel member exclusive. If you want to watch that video, you have to be a channel member. I am not going to release that to the public. So I apologize for that, but wanting to give channel members exclusive videos and things of that nature, ones that I don't think a lot of people in general are really going to care much about like that. I'm going to be doing discussions on these. Again, I don't think a lot of my viewers are going to be very interested in Star Trek, but I got this one. This one came in the other day. This is the original series, Enterprise. It was in the original series, and then after that, after the original series for the film, in Star Trek: The Motion Picture, Star Trek 2, and the majority of Star Trek 3, it got refit to look like this. That's why it still says NCC 1701. You're not going to be able to see it. Oh, there you go. Because they took this guy after the series, refit it to make it look like this. At the end of Star Trek 3, it was destroyed and replaced by this, which is basically the exact same. The colors are a little bit different, as you can see, but the biggest difference also is it went from being the NCC 1701 to the NCC 1701A. Again, like I said, I don't think a lot of people are really going to be that interested in Star Wars or Star Trek, but they come with these really nice books that give you kind of like a history on them, and I wanted to kind of go through it and just give my thoughts and things like that. Again, that's going to be a channel member exclusive series. I'm going to be bringing back the Optibotimus Looks Back series, but it's just going to be for channel members. This is going to be the first one that I'm going to do for that, which is Transmutate. Also, I've decided I am going to be doing quarterly collection tour videos. That will be March. The first one will be in March, April, and then June, and September, and then December. So quarterly, because I can't do them all the time, but it will change over a few months. So, oh, you clogged the toilet. I'm sorry about that. That's kind of gross. The tour thing, the tours are going to happen. These are all for channel members only. Any level, whatever you want to do. The Enterprise D, Evan, that's coming. I have coming from Eagle Moss. I have ordered the Enterprise B, which is the Excelsior class, which is my favorite Enterprise look design. That is coming, and then I have the Enterprise C, which is also coming. Once I get a little bit more money, I'm going to get the D and E, but I'm going to go in order of them. So, Carlos, that makes sense. I can understand that, but I mean, hold off. You can join the channel membership again. I think it'll allow you to join back up again. Jordan, I don't know how I feel about the Dreadnought from All Good Things, especially like the Phaser Lance. I'm not a big fan of that. It just seems. I mean, granted, it takes place when they're during a war with the Klingons and stuff. But I just don't particularly like it. I don't know. But Carlos, thank you for that. I appreciate that, my friend. Stacy, you need to take care of yourself. Start taking care of yourself a little bit better. We'll have to kick your butt. What do you think about the G2 figures? I think that's a terrible idea. I don't think it would be very good. What are your thoughts about the Stunticons? I'm not the biggest fan of the Stunticons, but I mean, they're okay. Can you the Vulcan Salute? Yes, I can do it. Which, fun fact, that was created. If I'm gonna get it right, this is created by Leonard Nimoy, who said that there should be some kind of like a Vulcan hand gesture or something like that. And he came up with the idea. He went to a temple. He was Jewish, and he went to temple. And you're not supposed to look when the rabbi is like blessing the congregation and all that kind of stuff. You're not supposed to look. You're just supposed to keep your head down and like that. And he actually picked up his head and looked, and his rabbi was like this, doing a gesture over the whole congregation. And he's like, that's it. So he started doing that. So this is actually like a Jewish hand gesture. I got the Dreadnought of the Terran Empire. Wow. That is definitely a deep cut. Try harder, Stacy. What's your thoughts on the Bumblebee now that it's a reboot? I don't really think of it as a reboot, pretty much. I just think that they're going back to an earlier time of Bumblebee and telling different stories. Now, we do have some news with Bumblebee that there's potential naming of it, possible working title. Again, this came from Illuminerdi. There's a possible working title. FC was talking about this. That the rumor is Transformers Beast Alliance. Transformers Beast Alliance takes place in the Bumblebee timeline. It will be set in the 1990s. The film will have the flavor of a heist film that will span from Brooklyn to South America. As usual, we'll take this with a grain of salt. I mean, that's, that could be interesting. People have speculated about a Beast War sort of thing for a while, so that would be interesting to see. So, I honestly don't know why anybody thinks it's a reboot. If you want to think it's a reboot, that's perfectly fine. But I feel like there's way too many things that connect it to The original Transformers movies just takes place in an earlier time that it just makes sense in my mind to be a prequel. Kingdom Insecticons. No idea. I haven't heard anything about Kingdom Insecticons. That would not be a bad idea. Although realistically, we got Insecticons fairly recently, so those those are concept images. None of that stuff is actually confirmed yet. So don't think that just because you saw an image of something that floated around on the internet is confirmed. It's one thing that I cannot stand about the Raging Nation. Alex does really good videos, but what bothers me is he sits there and perpetuates these rumors, and people watch them and think that these rumors are real. They're not. I mean, it's not that they're not going to be real, but to sit there and go on, and I remember watching some stuff where he started making speculations, and you create this illusion in your mind because of rumors, and then you go into the movie thinking that's what it's going to be, and then when it's not, you're dead. And that's bullshit. So don't pay attention to any of that stuff. Get this, my two nephews spend $103 on Fortnite. Well, that's a normal thing. Kids spend money on stupid shit. My favorite Star Trek movie. That's a great question, Evan. There's a lot that I like. I really so with me, I grew up first and foremost with the original series movies. Then we got the Next Generation. So Next Generation was my series, but I grew up with the original series movies. One of my favorites was Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home. I love that movie. That one might be one of my favorites. But I love all of the Star Trek movies. Wrath of Khan is a great movie. Really very, very well done. Search for Spock was good. I mean, there's the whole rumor that the even number movies are the best movies. So motion pictures not that good. Star Trek II: Wrath of Khan, great. Search for Spock, not that good. Star Trek IV: Voyage Home is great. Star Trek V: The Undiscovered Country. No, not Undiscovered Country. Star Trek V is The Final Frontier. And then Star Trek VI: The Undiscovered Country, which the man who played General Chang passed away today, which was very sad. He also played the dad in Sound of Music. That's really unfortunate. But Star Trek VI, The Undiscovered Country is seen as being great. Star Trek, but then it kind of gets a little bit skewed because I really like Star Trek Generations, which is the first Next Generation movie, but a lot of people say that one's lower. So again, that's an odd number. The even one would be Star Trek 8, which is it Star Trek 6, 7? Yeah, 8, which is First Contact, followed by Star Trek Insurrection, which that one's probably my least favorite, honestly. There's still aspects of it that I like, but Insurrection just felt like a really long regular season episode. So that was Insurrection. That was 8, that was 9. 10 is Star Trek Nemesis, which a lot of people don't like Nemesis really either, but I like Nemesis. I thought that was fun. Jermaine, what's up, buddy? What's up? Cisco is a phenomenal captain. I don't like comparing the captain. Introduced me to Star Trek. He said we had to watch the. I mean, I've watched the original series and except for a few gems in the original series, isn't all that great. I feel, but it also is a product of its time. I mean, so It's enjoyable. I like watching it, but it's definitely not my favorite. My name's not Emgo Ed, so this is my stream. If you don't like it, you can go watch Emgo. Oh, that's right. Emgo doesn't ever fucking bother paying attention to his viewers. My favorite series, though, I'm a big fan of Next Generation, but I think that Deep Space Nine, the last couple episodes of Deep Space Nine are amazing. Is Nemesis with the satellite time machine thing? I don't know what that... I'm not sure what you're talking about, Alex. Oh no, absolutely, Emma. I mean, you got to start there, and you know, it's a good place to start. If you want to get into Star Trek, that's a really good place to start. Star Trek Nemesis is the one that had the Romulans and the Remans, and the clone Shinzon was the clone of Captain Picard, played by Tom Hardy. No, I don't hate Emgo. I have zero problem with Emgo. I don't know Emgo. I just know that he doesn't bother. He just posts videos and he doesn't ever... I mean, I'd be surprised if he ever actually commented or answered someone's questions in the comment section. He just like posts a video and then he's done with it. See, I never watched, Jordan, I never watched Lower Decks, mostly because I don't have the CBS or CBS app. My favorite Transformers Prime character, I really like Ratchet in it. Enterprise was okay, Evan. Here's the thing that I felt like you had a problem with Enterprise. Enterprise ran right before they were about to like reboot. J.J. Abrams was gonna come in and like kind of like fuck all of Star Trek up. Basically, J.J. Abrams came in and he made Star Trek Star Wars, and I didn't like that. There were aspects of it that I enjoyed, but it was not very entertaining from a Star Trek perspective. Which Star Trek movie is Picard and he runs into Picard? That would probably be Nemesis. Favorite version of Predaking would absolutely be the Titans Return one. Paul, which studio series Bumblebee are you going to display? Well, James, I have my movie displays broken in, like, one shelf is the first movie, the next shelf is Revenge of the Fallen, next shelf is Dark of the Moon. So I'll put the new Bumblebee on the shelf with the Revenge of the Fallen stuff. The problem is that Revenge of the Fallen stuff is taken up tremendously by Devastator. So it's a lot of space that I'm missing. Xavier, don't ask for 3 to 4. Oh, you're talking about something else. What are the best of both worlds? You mean the episode Best of Both Worlds? The Next Generation episode where Locutus comes in? That was probably one of the best Star Trek episodes ever. Do I like Disney? I love Disney. Huge Disney fan. Oh, Alex. Okay, that is Star Trek Generations. That's the one where sadly the Enterprise D is destroyed. But the Nexus. That's also the first appearance of well, not technically the first appearance of the Excelsior class, but the Enterprise B is in that movie. That's when Kirk dies. Is Knockoff from Transformers Prime gay? I don't know. Ask him. I don't know if robots can be gay or not. That's kind of a stupid thing to ask. What made you decide... Oh, wait, where'd it go? Jermaine, I'm just keeping alive, my friend, keeping alive. Got my eye appointment, or I'm waiting on my I have to go to the not orthopedic, ophthalmologist, get my eye examined, all that fun stuff. Went to my eye exam on Monday, and they said I needed to get a specialist to look at it. Kirk actually did die. He didn't die when the Nexus ribbon hit him. It sucked him into the Nexus, but then he died when he was fighting. I forgot the dude's name. How many Bumblebee figures? There's way too many. My favorite Disney movie, I could not tell you. Glasses. See, I mean that's the thing, Jermaine. Like, there's something up with my left eye, and the optometrist could not figure it out. So he said that I had to get a second opinion, which means I had to go to I have to go to a specialist to get it looked at. Which I'm waiting for the referral for that to come in the mail. What's up, Spectre? What motivates? What? What were you saying, Ed? I didn't see what you said, Ed. I was just wondering what motivates Optibotimus to do these. Oh, do the live streams? Just it's fun to kind of answer questions and hang out with you guys. I mean, I mean, I could be like MGO and just basically ignore the people that watch my stuff, but I like engaging with you guys. Thank you, Metal Wario. I appreciate that. I mean, the optometrist probably would have seen nerve damage because he like dilated my eyes and then he looks at the back of my eyes. He probably would have seen nerve damage. I'm hoping he would have seen it, but we'll see. Do we know why Leonard Nimoy wasn't in Generations? No, I don't. I have no idea. I know that I have cataracts in my eyes, which causes some issue, but he said that wasn't it. Alex, that was super fun. That was super fun. I'm trying to remember. Was that your dad that you were with? You guys were so incredibly kind. I couldn't believe it. How great you guys. Everybody that came up to me at TFCon. That's probably one of the. Yep, that was probably one of the best. Convention experiences that I've been in. You guys, I mean, you and everybody else was just absolutely amazing. Prime Studios. I have seen the new statue. That thing looks gorgeous. Yeah, I heard that Leonard Nimoy wasn't a big fan. I mean, I don't know ultimately the gist of it. I was happy to see that he came back. I did really like that split into the J.J. Abrams universe. Like the first Star Trek movie, I did enjoy. The second one, what was that? Into Darkness? I think, I don't remember. I mean, like the whole Khan thing I thought was overplayed. I thought that was shit. Didn't like that at all. And then the third one, maybe no, I don't remember what the third one was. The second one I thought sucked. The third one I thought was pretty decent though. Last Night figures, do you still have? I have a bunch of the Last Night ones. Oh yeah, Star Trek Beyond. That's it, Star Trek Beyond. And that, yeah, so Star Trek Beyond was the one with Khan, wasn't it, Stacy? I get them confused. And then Into Darkness was the third JJ one. I thought that was cool. The biggest thing is like the first rebooted Star Trek movie and then the third rebooted Star Trek movie were unique stories. They weren't copies of other ones. Like the second one, basically, in my opinion, just basically did nothing but copied and slightly changed a bunch of stuff that was already done, which I thought was stupid. If you had every Bumblebee figure, oh, you could, yeah, you could call it a hive. All the Bumblebee figures. That's what JJ does. It's true. It's true. You look at Star Wars stuff. He did the same basic stuff with like the Force Awakens. Basically copied. I don't remember which one it was, but I mean, instead of having a Death Star, you had the Star Killer. Instead of having R2D2, this cute little robot that held the secret, like of the holographic image, like carrying a message. Instead of R2D2, it was BB-8. I mean, it was all basically the same shit. Instead of like Luke Skywalker watched Obi-Wan get killed, which then motivated Luke Skywalker, it was Rey who watched Han Solo get killed, which motivated Rey. I mean, it was basically, I'm like, and then the Star Killer thing, you had to hit like this little teeny tiny thing, just like in the Death Star. It was basically a rehash of what we saw before. I mean, you just plussed it, which was stupid. What do you think about the Dark of the Moon toy line? I love the Dark of the Moon toy line. I thought the Revenge of the Fallen toys got a little bit too insane, complexity wise. I think the Dark of the Moon ones took it back a notch, which was much easier because you got to remember that they're kids that are mostly buying these. Bumble, become a channel member if you want to become something better. The sequel trilogy, yeah. I mean, I'm not a big fan. Rise of Skywalker was like a video game, kind of was, yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where, if you like it, great. I'm not going to hate on you. I mean, there's no reason to hate anybody for something that they like. I mean, a lot of people really like The Mandalorian, and I'm not the biggest fan of The Mandalorian. I think that WandaVision is insanely better than Mandalorian. But I'm also a big Marvel fan, more than even a Star Wars fan. I mean, I like Star Wars. Don't get me wrong. I'm a fan of Star Wars. I didn't pay that much attention to it. Like Star Trek, I've watched pretty much every series. I mean, with the exception of Discovery, which I've actually heard Discovery is pretty good. At least the second season gets really good. And the lower decks, I haven't seen those, but that's just because I don't have the CBS um, app thing, or I don't have a subscription to CBS All Access or whatever it is. But I mean, I'm about to finish watching Deep Space Nine for the umpteenth time. The Dominion War is about to end. I think that the Dominion War was one of the best things in all of Star Trek. I love the story with that. I really enjoyed Deep Space Nine. Deep Space Nine is great. You look at somebody asked about Enterprise, and I feel like that one they didn't give that one enough time to really pick up steam. That was canceled fairly early on. What did it make four seasons or something like that? And all the other ones like went 7 or 8 seasons. So Voyager, I really enjoyed. But all of these start out slow. Next Generation doesn't pick up till about maybe the 3rd season or so. Deep Space Nine, kind of the same thing. doesn't pick up until about the 3rd or 4th season. Voyager doesn't pick up until about the 3rd season. And Enterprise, they just kind of left it alone and let it die. But like I said, that's when they started bringing out the J.J. Abrams stuff. I remember 30 seconds ago when Paul and I were still friends. Okay, Mick. Mick, we're still friends. You're still friends. Cheers to you. I gave you a shout out in the video. I wasn't sure if I was allowed to say your name. That's a series. Evan, that's actually a series I didn't watch. I didn't watch the animated series. Scott Bakula is about Mando. Oh, God. Scott Bakula I'm a real big fan of from the Quantum Leap days. Lens flare. Yeah, Rise of Skywalker was a bit of a disappointment. Last Jedi was meh. Force Awakens was okay. I just felt like I said it copied too much. The whole sequel trilogy, I just did not think was very well done. And I'm not the only one. Like even apparently like Mark Hamill didn't think it was very good. Jordan, if you're gonna send me like to some kind of torrent thing or whatever the case may be, I will not watch anything that way. There are people that do tremendous work on those, and I have friends that work on that stuff, and that's how they make their money. They make their money by working on those shows, and it's not the actors, it's all the behind the scenes stuff that make the show actually come out. They employ so many people, and when you torrent or watch something illegally, you ruin those people's careers. I mean, it's a fact. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've seen friends that have lost their jobs. So it's not something that I like doing. I know the Muffin Man, but Meteor Muffin Man I do not see in here. I'm actually asking what is the point of WandaVision? Well, Jermaine, so we could talk about. I'm not going to talk about this week's episode, which this week's episode was mind blowing. What I am seeing with a lot of this is with WandaVision. At first, it's like, wait, what's going to be happening with WandaVision? It's Wanda and Vision. Vision's dead. What's going on? How's he in there? But then as we started to get trailers and then watching these first couple episodes, it feels as if Wanda, for whatever reason, has created this universe. She's created this alternate reality that she herself can control. If you haven't watched it, stop listening right now. I don't want to ruin too much, but it appears that, especially with what we know with Spider-Man 3 and the rumors that Andrew Garfield, Tobey Maguire, William Dafoe, all of these characters are supposed to be coming back in Spider-Man 3, which suggests the multiverse angle. And then you look at the title of Doctor Strange 2, which is the Multiverse of Madness. Which suggests that this multiverse thing is happening. And one thing that you're seeing with a lot of this, with WandaVision, is that the biggest thing is Wanda, we already know, without getting into too much, because I don't want to spoil it for the people that haven't seen, like M and TJ. We know that Vision is in this. So it's like there's some kind of alternate reality thing happening in it, which leads me to believe that that's where the road that they're going down. And if you guys have seen the most recent episode, you know that more about this plays in to things. So, again, I don't want to get into too much of this episode or too much into it because I don't want to spoil some stuff. But one of the most fun things that I have, and I have this at the beginning part, because you're getting more actual behind-the-scenes kind of stuff now. the first couple episodes, you're sitting there like not sure really what is happening. And there's all sorts of little Easter eggs in it. And one of the most fun things to do is to sit there and watch and see where these Easter eggs are coming from. What are these Easter eggs and all this kind of stuff? Nick, I think that that's an accurate assessment. I think that Wanda is suffering tremendously. Really, think about it. She has had more loss than anybody in the cinematic universe. I mean, her family, she witnessed her family being killed basically by missiles from Tony Stark, to the point where her and her brother allowed them to be tested on and experimented on to give them these super enhanced powers. But you have that. You have Wanda losing her brother. That happened in Age of Ultron. Then losing the love of her life, Vision. All of this stuff like really does say that this girl has been through a shit ton. So it's really interesting. I think there are elements of the House of M at play here. Not so much in the House of M storyline. She has the power to wipe out like all mutants in the comics and makes them all gone. Now, I don't necessarily think that that is what is going to happen in this series, but what I think that they're pulling on is the fact that she is that powerful that she can dictate aspects of reality that were similar to the comic story, House of M. And if she's that powerful, and again, I mean, Kevin Feige has admitted, and I've said this before, that Wanda is the most powerful character in the cinematic universe. She was going to kill Thanos. And the only reason why she didn't kill Thanos was because he ordered basically his entire army decimated. Rain Hellfire. Just to get away from her. That's how extreme it was. Now, granted, yeah, Captain Marvel took a punch from Thanos. I mean, she's definitely strong, but ultimately, I think that Wanda is more powerful than even Captain Marvel. So it's really interesting to see it. The series is, Jermaine, you got to watch it. Emma, TJ, you guys need to put this on. It is fucking amazing. Like literally the first couple episodes, I'm like this. Okay, I'm intrigued. They're dropping some little subtle things that's intriguing me. What are they gonna do with it? And then right when you're starting to like, okay, they need to fucking amp things up, otherwise I'm going to lose interest. Then they do. And really amazing. But yeah, the whole theory is that the events in WandaVision are going to connect to Spider-Man 3 and Doctor Strange 2. So, and we know that Doctor Strange 2 has been announced as being the first horror movie in the cinematic universe. That's a whole nother theory that I have about a character who is typically viewed as the the Marvel Universe version of the devil. Again, I don't want to get too much into it. That's my theory on stuff. And if that's the case, that kind of plays in. My theory is the character of Mephisto is going to have a role in some of this. Again, it's just theory on my part. But I saw that with the Multiverse of Madness and the fact that movie is going to be a horror movie. And I'm like, wait a minute. There's really only one character that they can use that will be horrific, which to me would be Mephisto. which makes sense because Mephisto is basically the right-hand man of Thanos in the original Infinity Gauntlet series. So to bring him in would be interesting to see. Really excited about. Joke's on you, fuckers. Paul and I already had. No, that Adam. We had a conversation about this. I was trying to go to bed, but he ruined it. But yeah, I feel like Mephisto will be in some way, shape, or form. It would be awesome if they did bring him in. I mean, he's a big baddie type of a thing. So really excited about seeing where they're going to go with this. Fun fact, I did order a new Captain America shield. Probably will do a video on it. Don't know how well. I mean, that'll probably make available for everybody. Channel members are going to be in a lot of exclusive videos. So if you haven't joined channel memberships yet, you get the loyalty badges that you can see right there. They have the reality stones right there. You get custom emojis that you can type in the chats, in the comment sections, all that fun stuff. Early access to reviews, member live streams, member vlog videos, exclusive reviews, like the Looks Back series is going to return with that ugly little bastard, he or she, whatever you want to refer to it, as well as so many other things, the collection tour, all that kind of stuff. There you go. Stacy's nailing it. So if you can become a channel member, if it's $1.99, great. If you can do more, that's even better. Whatever you can do goes a long way towards helping out the channel. I do have a lot of good Transformers still coming up. Air Razor, Huffer, Ractonite, whatever the damn thing's name is. Dinobot and Inferno are on the way. So those are all videos that are completely done because of the support of you channel members. So if you guys are here and chatting, I see a lot of the people that are chatting. What's up, bro? I see a lot of the people that are already talking. J.A., you're not a channel member, but I see a couple of people that aren't channel members. So a lot of good stuff. Studio Series, my favorite Studio Series 86, that's an impossible question. There's so many good ones. They call in Doctor Strange in the end, and they'll leave it on a cliffhanger. I do think that as well, Daniel. I think that Doctor Strange, we do have, in this most recent episode, we do have a very major, and nobody say it because some people haven't seen it, but we have a very major reveal in this recent episode, which also makes me think that they may bring in Doctor Strange towards the end. We'll see. But we were talking about how we're going to be getting, the Falcon and Winter Soldier. I just put in an order with Big Bad Toy Store to get my Falcon, Captain America shield, Falcon and Winter Soldier, Captain America shield. Slightly different. I did sell the metal one that I had. I needed the money, and I was able to get $400 for that damn thing. So that was made out of metal. Wish I could have kept it. But getting this one is a new one. This is made out of plastic. But it's so fun. It's so fun. I didn't see that one coming either. I mean, I've thought. I mean, one of the things that I've talked about is with the multiverse, especially with the newest one coming in. The multiverse, I think, is how they are going to bring in the Fantastic Four, X-Men. You can have Deadpool in this. All these Fox franchises, I can absolutely see them bringing in through the multiverse. And one of the things that is most exciting for me is bringing all these characters in to potentially be able to do the Secret Wars, which will be amazing. I mean, in my mind, there's like the number 2 storyline in the Marvel universe, right behind the Infinity Gauntlet saga, without a doubt, is the Secret Wars. So, am I still collecting the Master? I'm not collecting them anymore. I'm still going to buy them as they come out, but I'm not going to ultimately collect them. I agree with you, Daniel. I've talked about this before, that I feel like all these movies, 10 years of movies, has been slowly building up, starting with Iron Man, slowly building up all the way to the Infinity Saga, Infinity War and Endgame. Now we're going to go down a little bit. Now, because of Disney Plus, sorry, I'm yawning a little bit. Because of Disney Plus, we don't have to worry about movies always kind of filling in the gaps. Because we're going to have the Disney Plus stuff, I feel like that is going to be the link that's going to help connect a lot of things. For example, you could jump in, if they reveal that this is a multiverse sort of thing with WandaVision, then you can kind of jump right into things with Doctor Strange 2 without having to build that back up. So while there was a slow build up, there's going to be a little bit of a dip, but then it's going to go back up again. So that's what I ultimately think is going to be happening. Fingers crossed that it is Secret Wars. If they, yeah, I agree. I agree with you, Alex. But I mean, what better way to do it? You're going to have the Avengers. You're going to have the X-Men. You're going to have the Fantastic Four. That would be amazing. Wicked and Speed. So those are the kids of Wanda. They were introduced in the House of M storyline, and I'm curious to see what's going to happen. I don't want to get into it too much because of the most recent episodes and such, but we'll talk about that more later on. Oh, both Secret Wars stories. See, I have the first episode or first edition, CGC rated or graded 9.8 for Secret Wars #1. I've been looking at the other ones. I want to get the other ones because I think that's what they're building towards, and I think that'll make the value of those books that much better. But you know, Secret Wars was that's where we got the introduction of the black suited Spider-Man, for example. Oh, absolutely, Daniel. Absolutely. I think that a lot of people are going to be um, chiming in for that. I mean, WandaVision is kicking off really well done or really good. Falcon and Winter Soldier, the chemistry between those two, between Falcon and Winter Soldier, is fantastic. So hopefully that carries over. But then you're going to get things eventually. We're going to get the Loki series. We're going to get Hawkeye. We're going to get Ms. Marvel. We're going to get Ironheart. We're going to get She-Hulk. All of these, I think, are going to be really very cool to bring all of these characters into the cinematic universe. Says it. Oh, 90s Spider introduction in the Secret Wars. That's, I mean, the animated series didn't do a bad job of the Secret Wars. The Fantastic Four. I've never been the biggest fan of the Fantastic Four. They're okay. I mean, I like aspects. Adam and I were talking about this before. There are aspects of the Fantastic Four that I think are more memorable than the Fantastic Four themselves. Like, for example, Silver Surfer, which is a very common character in the Fantastic Four universe, as well as Galactus. I mean, those are definitely characters that I think, and Doctor Doom. I mean, I think it would be great to get a cinematic universe version of Doctor Doom. I mean, I think I said this to Adam when we were talking on the phone the other day, that I feel like Victor Von Doom is the evil version of Tony Stark, and that would be fun to see in the cinematic universe. Moon Knight, that's another one, Alex. That's another one that should be really good. Guardians of the Galaxy is, I mean, the Guardians of the Galaxy is really fun, but it's definitely a slight, like I keep talking about. I mentioned this before with like Groot. If people saw Groot the way that he was in the comics, they would not like Groot now. Oh, that's disgusting, Adam. Oh yeah, I mean, what's his face? Is supposed to be coming. The guy who played Abomination in the Ed Norton version of Hulk is going to be there, which is going to be interesting because we also have confirmation that Mark Ruffalo will be in She-Hulk. So having the Hulk and Abomination in the same series, which will be interesting because that was originally portrayed by Ed Norton. That you're not wrong, Adam. Except the sorcery aspect. Sorcery is just science that we don't understand. Tom Cruise as Doctor Doom. That'd be interesting. But I mean, there is literally so much. I mean, let's let me pull it up here. Oh wait, where'd it go? Disney Plus Marvel series. Let's pull some of this stuff up. Inhumans don't care about Legends. Agent Carter. Let's see. Upcoming. All right, here we go. So WandaVision's amazing. We already know what's going on. Oh, there's only 6 episodes of WandaVision? That's not right. I thought there was like 9 episodes of WandaVision. Can somebody confirm that for me, please? Because we're already on episode 5. I thought there was 9. Falcon and Winter Soldier, Loki. The What If series looks interesting, but I don't think that's gonna play much into things. Hawkeye, Miss Marvel, Moon Knight. That's another one. She-Hulk. Secret Invasion. That's another one that'll be interesting. Secret Invasion with Samuel L. Jackson. That'll be fun. Ironheart. That one I'm curious about. Definitely curious about that. Armor Wars. That's another one. Don Cheadle's coming back as James Rhodes. That should be fun. I totally forgot about the Armor Wars. That should be really good. What's up, Brian? Well, I'm going to be wrapping things up pretty soon. I was just going to do about like an hour and a half show. Yeah, there's 9 episodes. That's what I thought. I mean, that thing has it listed as 6. That's not right. But yeah, Secret Invasion definitely looks good. I mean, obviously that's going to play in with the whole scrolls and stuff. Jermaine, good night, buddy. Be safe, please. Well, whoa. No, the Disney Plus stuff is canon. The Netflix shows though are not. Kingdom is coming on Netflix? No, I don't know, but I would anticipate it'll probably be summertime. Because we got in January, February, March, April, May, so May or June, I would imagine. But all the Disney Plus stuff is right now canon as part of the cinematic universe. It's just the Netflix stuff is not, because that's owned by Netflix. Yeah, but literally they can make the Spider-Man movies canon just like that. Green Day, yeah, I listen to Green Day. That's the rumor, Alex, but there's a lot of stuff with that Spider-Man 3. Let me go to the bathroom real quick. I'm going to wrap up here in about 10 minutes or so, but I got to go pee real quick. So I'll be right back. Enjoy talking amongst yourselves. All right. I'm back. Everybody can relax. Optibotimus is back. So, Jordan, yep, we got the, we talked about the Unicron thing earlier. Yes, that is correct, Daniel. Cut my life into pieces. Paul is now unsnapped. Aha! That's funny. Also, guys, the Incredible is from the Marvel Studios and part of DC. Yeah, the Incredible Hulk is part of it, but the biggest thing is, who is it? It's not Fox. Sony, I think it is. I think it's Sony that owns the character of the Hulk, which is why Marvel has a hard time doing an independent movie on it. Is it Paramount? Oh, sorry. Okay, but that's why there's like a lot of issues with doing their own or Universal. Okay, that's they can't do their own movie, which is stupid. But you know, at least they let Hulk be used in the Avengers movie. You know, and one thing that I did like, I mean, a lot of people didn't like it, but with Ragnarok going into Infinity War and then Endgame, Hulk kind of got his own story. He got an arc, which I liked. I wish they would have. There's deleted scenes that show how Hulk and Banner kind of worked together and then ultimately created like Smart Hulk. That would have been so much better if they left that in. So it's really unfortunate, but it is what it is. Earth mode sideswipe. Anything is possible. Anything is possible. Oh, what did... Oh, we got Wyatt in here. Wow, we haven't had Wyatt for a while. Transformers movie? Yeah, I love it. He did, yeah. You know, he's moved on to the world of doctoring. Yeah. So all right, guys, I'm going to wrap things up for the night. Part of why I wanted to do this show tonight was because I am not going to do a show tomorrow. Tomorrow is Kelly's birthday, and we're spending the day together. Probably gonna hang out, maybe go to Disney, downtown Disney, walk around and do some stuff. So there's that. Plus, I just got a bunch of stuff that I need to try and get done. I have my third job, whatever you want to call it, that I'm going to be doing tomorrow. To, like I said, trying my best to come up with enough money to handle my eye exam that I'm going to have to get, as well as you're still live. My stream kept lagging. I'm about wrapping up right now. So I'll make sure that I tell Kelly happy birthday. But that's so reviews that are coming up. Next couple ones are actually going to be channel member exclusive videos. If you're a channel member, you'll get it. So tonight you got to see the arc, or the not the arc. Teletran 1, I did my video for that. My Optibotimus looks back of Transmutate will go up. My little series on Star Trek ships, things of that nature are going to be going up. It's February 5th, so the early video the tour video won't go up until March. So that's going to be coming up. But I do have, if you still have the BB's, I saw your link about the DNA thing. It just depends on if I have enough left over for it, which I should. I think I have like $140 or something, so I could probably do it. So there will not be a Saturday night show tomorrow. I'm going to be busy spending time with Kelly and then working, so I'm not going to have time to be able to squeeze one in, unfortunately. Let's see. Reviews coming out will be, like I said, Air Razor, Huffer, Ractonite, or whatever the damn thing's name is. Inferno and Dinobot are on the way. Hopefully those get here sooner rather than later, because I don't have anything else to do reviews on. I'm like out of stuff. So that's why I'm going to be doing some channel member exclusive videos. Captain America shield from from Falcon and Winter Soldier. Not a lot of stuff really coming out, which is unfortunate. I got the Masters of the Universe stuff. I'm still waiting for Emerald T to send me a message so I can pay her the shipping, so I can get. She was able to find all of Wave 3, and Panther. So Panther, Battle Armor, Skeletor, not He-Man, but Battle Armor Skeletor. But again, I don't think a lot of people are going to watch my Masters of the Universe Origins reviews. So just not a lot of Transformers stuff coming out. Haven't been able to find Scareglow. Scareglow's part of Wave 2. I have Scareglow pre-ordered from Big Bad Toy Store. So worst comes to worst, I'll just get Scareglow, Trapjaw, Manny Faces, and Orko from Big Bad Toy Store. So we'll see. But that's it, guys. That's all I can really think of. So hope you guys have a great weekend. Please be safe. Be mindful of your surroundings. Keep everybody that you care about in your mind, and take care of them. And Evan, Peace and long life to you, my friend. So until next time, guys, remember that the real trouble with the world is that too many people watch and go. There, I said it. Until next time, this has been Optibotimus. I'll talk to you guys later. Good night.